Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm Kilniath and today we are playing the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. And this time, instead of attempting to run it on my very old computer that very much doesn't like the outdoors, we are instead running the PS5 version of the game, which has its own problems, to be fair. It's not flawless. I mean, it is a Bethesda product after all, but it runs fine. So that's the main thing. Hey up, Ellie, how's it going? Rarg to you too. Notice you've been playing the game as well. How have you been finding it? Good, bad, ugly, somewhere in between? Again, it is a Bethesda product. Let's just double check all this is working. Looks to be. Do we have motion? We do. So this is Ganril, the name of which came from the UESP wiki when I looked at Altmer names, because I've never actually played an Altmer before. But Ganril is a rather strange Altmer, because first of all, he is born under the birth sign of the Atronach, so he does not regenerate magicka, and for gameplay variance reasons, he's unable to cast spells. I mean, technically he could, but we are not going to be casting spells. Instead, inspired by Vector, we are going for what we're calling a Weaponmaster. So he has all of the skills to do with fighting, a little bit of mercantile so we can sell stuff for decent rates, speechcraft so we can persuade people. But yeah, we've got both blade and blunt, so we can freely swap between weapons. We've got block because when we're not using a two-hander, we'll be using a shield, and we've got athletics because we move around. But yeah, this is a new character. My main character, I'm actually playing an Argonian mage called Casts His Spells, and it's the first time I've played a purely mage character, and I'm really enjoying it. I've just got Martin from Kvatch on that character. But I figured, you know, everybody's doing the sewer bit on stream, and I did it on stream last time, to be fair, so why not just get here, get to the start, and decide where to go from here. We are penniless, we are poor, we have just escaped from prison and the sewers, so I think the logical step is find a way to make some money. Just did Zonot Cave near the Imperial City. You were spotted by one guy who was in a completely different room to me. Once he was dead, I was able to stealth arch the whole rest of the cave. Nice. I do enjoy stealth archer playthroughs, but we are not going to be using bows. We have all of the stuff from the sewers, essentially. We've got an iron warhammer, so we do have a big bonker. We have a club, so we've got a little bonker. Got a rusty iron war axe, which we'll probably swap out for something else eventually. Slot 1 is going to be our two-handed melee weapon, so some form of claymore. Then in slot 2 we'll have a long sword, we have a steel short sword, and a rusty iron dagger. So we're basically like, I know you can't do it on this game, you could on Skyrim with a console command. Also, are you okay, Slaughterfish? I think that Slaughterfish needs help. Should we help him out with his big bonker? There we go. How the feck did that Slaughterfish end up here? Oblivion be Oblivioning. Vilverin is good for money. What is Vilverin? Who is Vilverin? Where is Vilverin? Yeah, I think the logical step really as a freshie is maybe to start out in the arena. Also, weirdly, I've kind of gotten used to playing the game in this new third-person camera because my mage, I decided, well, I'll forego torches and use the light spell to cast a light, except it doesn't work in first person, which... right across the river from the sewer. Oh, you think we should do a dungeon to start off with? Well, we can do. I think I've done that before. I think the first time I played Oblivion and I went there, I actually found some boots of water walking, which blew my mind. Like, the fact you can equip something that lets you walk on water was bloody cool. Yeah, I was just saying in somebody's Discord, the whole coming out of the sewers and seeing the world on the original Oblivion, I kind of wish I could experience that again for the first time. It's like the first time you play Breath of the Wild and you step out onto the ledge. Ooh, we've got a camp over here. Oh, and we do have a bandit. I'm not opposed to sneaking. There's an alien statue that you can sell for a straight 1k. Oh, the big spiky thingamajigs, aren't they? Not Welkeen stones, but the other ones. Oh, I think that bandit might have spotted me actually. He's on patrol. Well, I guess if we were to sneak up and stab someone, which I doubt we can, but we'd probably use a sword for that, won't we? Oh, can I get him? Nope, can't get him. Okay.
You move like a pregnant cow.
I do not move like a pregnant cow. That's very rude of you. See? Done. I like the animations, the new weapon animations. They're very nice. The iron bow's poisoned. Interesting. Do we need... I'll just take them because I don't know if there's any pieces we need. Don't need that. We don't need greaves. Rough leather boots versus fur boots. Okay, yeah, we do have a piece everywhere. We do have the Amulet of Kings. Thankfully it weighs nothing. So we'll hang on to that for now. Oh, he's got an axe. I kind of want the axe. Whoa.
You elves are all the same. All flash and no fury.
How dare you? That is... Ow! Being rude to elves. That's Elvist. Iron battle axe. Thor. I didn't consider battle axes actually. Show details. It does class as blunt. Two-handed battle axe blunt. That might be faster than the Warhammer, so I might actually prefer that. How do I do it again? L3. Yeah. We'll keep the Warhammer for now to potentially sell. I will say one criticism I've got is this whole weapon wheel thing that we've got now instead of the D-pad. It doesn't actually pause the game when you're trying to select stuff, so you do have to get very good at flicking between them. Did he have anything on him? A lockpick. Might as well take that. Ooh, some mutton. Cooked meats. Nice. But yeah, I figured if I'm going to stream it, why not do something a little bit different? Rather than just a straight playthrough or anything, or my main character will pick a bit of a weird character. An unoptimised mess. Also, I have noticed another thing. I don't know if it'll happen again. Probably won't since I'm on stream now. I had a torch earlier, and I was in first person view, and when I equipped my two-hander, yep, it's done it again. The shield has reattached itself to my arm. So, we do have... Oh shit. Time to test the new axe out. Ah. There we go. Yeah, I do need to invest in some health potions at some point because we're not using magic, so our only way to heal, other than the health regen, is going to be potions. Yo, Robin, how's it going? I am doing well, thank you. How about yourself? And hey up, Priesty. Priesty? What the fuck? Priestify? I guess that's your new nickname now, Priesty. That's clearly what's settled in my head. I'm just going to start calling you Priesty, it seems. You like the sound of it? Good. Thank fuck for that. If you hated it, I would be in bother, I imagine. Oh, there's a trap there. Almost the whole gang. Hi. Thank you very much for considering watching me play a very weird character in the Oblivion Remaster. I imagine 90% of Twitch is playing the Oblivion Remaster at the moment, or at least those that enjoy RPG games, but I am playing as a high elf that cannot cast magic. Now, the only caveat to that is if I find some useful scrolls, I think we can probably allow him to cast scrolls. But, yeah, we're not doing Stealth Archer, we're not doing magic, we are going Weapon Master, so we are carrying all of the weapons. Oh shit, I didn't mean to want to equip that. Hello? Me. It's me that's here. I do kind of like the shield being attached to my arm, because it's semi-realistic, actually. If you had a shield on your wrist attached to it. Well, you didn't drop anything good, did you? That's the shield that I've got. We don't need ingredients, we're not doing that. Oh, I can see a tripwire there. Ah. Spiky balls. Let's try and not get whacked by the spiky balls. How was your work day today? Greetings from sunny Scarborough. Yeah, my work day was pain and suffering. Yeah, hasn't been the best day. I was going to do Monster Hunter originally. Mentioned this in the Discord to you, Priestify, but I wasn't really feeling up for more pain and suffering. And because I've always been a big fan of Bethesda games, jank and all, I kind of want to play this. Seeing as I really wanted to play it on PC, but we saw how that went the other day. So, console it is. Thankfully, it runs decently. Oh, he's there. I was going to say, I could hear you. Oh, don't do a fancy twirl. Oh, there we go, he's over. He had a warhammer as well. How was your work day? And also, I'm very jealous about you being in sunny Scarborough. Although it is equally sunny here. Ow! Rude. I wonder if there are power moves you can do whilst sprinting. Because I know you get power attacks eventually when you level up enough. We'll set that, thank you. Ooh, ooh. There we go. We've got his next weapon. And we're over encumbered, because of course we are. Iron Claymore, that wants to go in that slot. Excellent. Yeah, I'm going to have to drop the War Hammer, because we're not going to be using that. Drop the arrows that got shot into us. Oh my god, the character's actually holding the weapon in the inventory. Anyone who's playing this game will know quite often you go into your inventory and all of a sudden your character just has their hands out in front of them. That guy is like me playing on a game, fancy twirl and miss. We all fancy twirl and miss sometimes. Ooh, Welking Stone. Here we go. This is what we want. Make some money. Oh. I think I just walked over the table. And I can hear somebody else again, but I can't see him. A very easy lock. That was easy. Didn't realise this game had sound. Yeah. Funnily enough, I have had a few crashes on the PlayStation version, and that's happened when transitioning areas, so I wonder if it's indicative of a bigger problem. But on console, because they tend to like sandbox the games running, obviously it just shows a little crash message and you can start the game again, instead of it taking the entire audio server down like it did on my PC. Oh wow, that's a bundle of Welking Stones. Let's be having them. A dirty scroll. Some of the men were worried about these old ruins being haunted, but Mephala take them. This spot's going to be perfect for ambushing merchants along the road, and all under the nose of the Imperial Legion. Finally got some of those big blue stones down today. Bernice got the idea to shoot them down with her bow. Got 'em all here with me. Don't know what they are, but they stink of magicka. Bet they'll fetch a nice price with the Mages Guild. 2 coins and that Khajiit from Vardenfell set up their camps down in the tomb. Fine by me, spares the rest of us the smell. 2 coins ran up today. The Khajiit's gone missing. Swore to the 9 that you could hear claws scrabbling at limestone, but nothing's down there. I'm guessing she got tired of the smell and snuck out overnight. 2 coin stench could peel shells off mud crabs. I'm surprised she hung around that long. Oh dear, so something went wrong for these bandits then. Biggest pet peeve is the wandering slaughterfish, yeah. I did try it. That one of the first quests I tried to do. And not a single slaughterfish. Also, that fire looks to be animated, like, in slow motion. There are little Little weirdisms here and there, but hey, it wouldn't be Oblivion if it ran perfectly, would it? That's what I want to know. I want to know who's there. Are you down here? I can hear somebody. Hello? Aha. Yeah, look who... Ow! No. There we go. What skill going up? Don't heal yourself. That's rude. I think we got him. No, up there. Oh, there's somebody else heard us as well. I mean, we are wandering around. Hello? Me. I'm here.
What's that?
To arms! To arms!
Isn't there a mage down here as well? Or I might be thinking of another earlier druid. It's been ages since I've been here. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Must have been the wind. Yes, the famous AI of Bethesda games that assumes that getting shot in the head means it was the wind. Ah, there we go. Iron dagger. I think ours might be a rusty one. Yeah, so we'll get rid of that. Swap that out. The idea is as well, I'm not going to use repair hammers. So because we have item durability on this one, if his gear gets wrecked, like his armor apparently is, we will stop using that weapon and swap out for a different one. But because we try to be a weapon master, we'll try and... in fact, I'll possibly go for club. Yeah, we'll try and keep it varied in terms of what we're using for fights. And plus, it'll be a good way to get a bunch of levels as well, because you level really quickly on this version of the game. Plus, it doesn't particularly matter what you're doing in the game either, because on the original, you would get skill points based on what skills you were actually using. So like if you were using a lot of strength skills, you would get more points to put into your strength stat when you level up. On this one, it lets you freely choose, which is really nice. I believe we are in for some traps here, if memory serves. Or skelly bobs. Or bandits.
What's that?
It's me. Yeah, I can't. This character cannot sneak to save their life. Uh-oh, something broke. What has broken? Yeah, that took a fair bit of damage. We have broken our boots. Oh no. Well, goodbye boots. We'll pick up them instead. There we go. Now we've got some new boots. Conveniently, everyone is the same shoe size. Yeah, look, that's a good point. Luck does cost 4 points, because I think luck kind of has a bit of an effect on everything you do in the game. So, kind of makes sense for it to cost a fair bit. And plus, you can only put stats in 3 attributes when you level up. So it's not like they've made it completely overpowered or... Oh shit. Hello. Oh, is this where we find the Khajiit scratching at the walls? You know what, I want to check out the other direction first before I go there. Swap to his axe. Yeah, it's not completely overpowered, although I must say my level 12, I think he is now, my mage character, he's already maxed out his intelligence, which, you know, good thing for a mage. Someone split your heart, Liz. Spilt. Yeah. There's some jelly on the floor. Oh, somebody's already dead. Never a good sign in these ruins. That is a Khajiit. A Khajiit that was probably scratching at the wall. Like my cat when she scrats at the wall. Although, I haven't found her in a temple or a tomb or anything as of yet. But who knows what she gets up to when she leaves the house. She just buggers off into allotments nearby, I think. Starts harassing chickens. We could probably open that, but I reckon there's a way around. Or maybe there's multiple directions. Can't remember. I do tend to play the Elder Scrolls games fairly regularly. I always have done. Because they are some of my favourite games. Morrowind being my all-time favourite. This one's up there more than Skyrim is. Like, Skyrim is fun and addictive, but its complete lack of like numerical stat systems makes it a little bit I don't know, less satisfying in terms of RPG. Whereas this one, I will give it credit, like especially in retrospect as well, as an in-between from Morrowind to Skyrim. I mean, this one you've still got your actual numerical character stats and ability numbers and stuff like that. And I know you also have them on Skyrim technically, but they're kind of just numbers that mean nothing until you unlock a perk in the tree. So this one feels like a good in-between, I think. If Morrowind is your favourite, what's your second favourite? That is a good question. Second favourite game of all time. Bollocks. Yeah, this character's not good at lockpicking. One. There we go. I'm torn between Neverwinter Nights and Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. And also on that, Fallout 4 is apparently my most played game on Steam, which still surprises me to this day that it's Fallout 4. Hey up, Skelly Bob. Oh no, he turned around. Which is funny, actually, yeah. They're all, other than Neverwinter Nights, they're all Bethesda games. Way, we got a level up. First thing I went and got was the Bands of Quang Lao from outside the arena. You need to open a very hard lock. Yeah, I mean, it is doable. You can unlock... Oh, there's more Skelly Bobs. And they're average. Because of the way the minigame works, like, if you've got enough lockpicks, and you don't suck like I do. It's not playing ball now. If you get it just right, like that, you can pick locks way above your level on this one. I think there's a main quest where you go down into the sewers and then you have to... You're supposed to get a specific key to come back out from the sewers because there's a very hard lock on one of the doors. And I remember not being able to find the key and just lockpicking my way through it with the hundreds of lockpicks that you eventually acquire. Yeah, once you've got the knack, it's... I wouldn't say really easy, but it's... I like the lockpicking minigame on this one because it's kind of an accurate representation, really, in terms of, you know, having all the various pins and applying tension and try... I mean, if you've ever watched the lockpicking lawyer on YouTube, you're sort of semi-lurking because you're with your in-laws, so you'll be able to chat when you can. No worries at all. Lurks are, of course, welcome. And plus, you've got your book, and you've got the sun, and you've got some annoying Yorkshire guy chatting in your ear. What more could you want in life? Balls. I knew that were going to not do it. And that time. Okay, that went weird. Oh. There we go. You'll have a eureka moment with it then, and I'm not saying this to appear smart, you'll be able to nail it. I mean, I've always understood the lockpicking game. Or at least, I think I have. I've understood it insofar as when it starts to, like, when the pin kind of slowly moves up, you know it's going to stay there a while, and you can press the activate button to keep it there. You see, now this one's going to be a challenge because I don't have a bow. I can't use a bow. I can't use any magic. So I think we might have to write off that stone, unless we've got some other clever way of flinging an object up there or something. I mean, if it was Skyrim, we'd Fusaro it. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to use a bow as a weapon, but I think I can take a single arrow and kind of shoot down some money. Oh yeah, I need to equip the actual arrow, don't I? What the heck? Yes, this is great posture. Interestingly, if I go into third person, now it fixes itself. Also, I've got no stamina now. Excuse you? I saw you wobble. Why did you not fly off? Aye. Well, Keenstone. Thank you. Fucking thing. The best time to set the pin is when it goes up slowly. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I do try to do that. For the most part. But I've always liked it better than the whole Fallout style, you know, twist one thing, twist another thing. That just... Oh. The heck? I did not see that water from up there. That's... Hey, shit yourself if you did that in like a real cave or a mine or something. You're just like, whoa. Hey up, fish. Got some fish down here. I need to remember I'm not an Argonian as well. Oh shit. With that said, let's top up my breath before I commit to that, because there we go. There's some bubbles there. We can do a Sonic. If there was any game asking for a one-day patch, yeah. It's weird, because some of the stuff, some of the bugs, like especially the new bugs, they're kind of obvious if you play the game. I'm surprised they didn't... Oh shit. Surprised they didn't test and encounter them themselves. Can't imagine they're the most difficult bugs. Why am I trying to block an arrow? In fact, I can probably block an arrow with that. There we go. Get his block skill up a bit. Yeah, I'm surprised, as silly as the bugs appear to be, surprised they weren't noticed in testing. So another thing making me kind of think, well, because the fact the remaster was happening was kind of leaked out, maybe they felt rushed into releasing it. Oh, that was a... Did you see that? I didn't know it did that. I ain't done meta combat on this. It does a little thrust. Oh, that is satisfying. That is nice. It's like a combo. 1, 2, 3. Stab. Oh. Okay, I'll give him that. That feels very good. Arrow blocking is a perk later on, you think? I mean, it still reduces damage anyway. But yeah, I think there probably is a perk later on. In fact, I think we can see them all on here, can't we, if we show details? Shield weapon. Your shield or weapon no longer loses durability when you attack. Nice. Blocking an attack consumes less fatigue. Blocking an attack consumes even less, and then you can shield bash. And then blocking an attack consumes almost no fatigue. Your shield bash deals much more damage. Oh yeah, so there isn't one specific to arrows, but it still reduces the damage. Hey up, Drac. How's it going? We are playing... I were about to say Morrowind then. This isn't Morrowind. This is the Oblivion Remaster. How are things with you? Are you playing the game? I don't know if you've got Game Pass or anything, because it's, you know, free TM on there. I can't remember if you actually like Elder Scrolls. Come on, Skelly Bob. Go into these suspicious holes over here. You know you want to. You're playing Borderlands 2 skill. Still. Yeah, I did kind of want to play Borderlands today because it's been one of those days where I wanted to shoot things. Oh, did you see that ricochet there? That was nice. Yeah, with Borderlands, it's kind of the timing thing. Ow. Yeah, I kind of wanted that skeleton to follow me onto the trap there. But tomorrow is Friday, and Friday, well, I do have a bit of work to catch up on, but if you're up and Vector's up tomorrow morning or in the early afternoon, definitely be down for playing some Borderlands again, making some progress. That would be cool. But yes, we are playing a high elf that is not allowed magic. Thanks to Vector and Ellie's suggestions of a bit of a different playthrough to do. So it's a fresh character. And yeah, I'm definitely going to need some potions at some point when stuff starts hitting a bit harder. Vector and I are doing DLCs in Ultimate Mode. Nice. You can wake up early tomorrow. It's a holiday. Excellent. You have work. What now? Oh shit. There is another Skelly Bob. Oh, so... Okay, so swinging the club has a 1, 2, 3, and then it stops? And then starts... Okay, I noticed they said something on the UESP page about weapon combos. So like a claymore has two... Oh, does he hold it like the Witcher? He does. He kind of reverse grips it after the first swing. That's cool. Battle axe. Got a 1, 2, and a follow-up. Nice. War axe. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one we've got as cool thrust afterwards. Oh, and same goes for the dagger as well. 1, 2, 3, and then a reverse grip stab. They're nice. I like them. You wish you had work. You mean you can go back to your old job as a lab tech, but not needed yet. Yeah, did you manage to get anywhere with the programming? Because I know you said you were kind of wanting to focus on that if you could. I think you were doing boot camps and such. In fact, if we're doing Skelly Bobs, we should stick with Blunt, really, shouldn't we? Makes the most sense. Rude. You'd play more of this as the wife is out at a show rehearsal. You'll be playing PSO. Well, either way, if you're playing this or you're playing PSO, you'll be playing something you enjoy. And that's the main thing. Doing Python final project, just basic CRUD required. Any suggestions? Not with Python, no. Python is, I know it's a popular language, but I've never been able to get into the syntax. I'm just going to open all these because I'm pretty sure they all have stuff in them. /enemies. Yeah, I'm just pure JavaScript for the most part when it comes to back-end stuff. So I'm Node.js on the server. Also, maybe I shouldn't have opened all them doors. Oh shit. Do I have any? I do have some healing potions and potion of fatigue. Oh wow, that was great. Just web app suggestion, not the actual programming, just a concept. Oh, okay. What about... Do you want to do API stuff? Or perhaps scraping stuff? Because if you did, what about like a dashboard where people can put in the usernames of Twitch users and it can let them know when they're online? Or maybe it can grab all of the schedules and collate it into one place. So if it used local storage as well, people wouldn't even need an account. So you could just go on it. It'll remember you from local storage or from a cookie or something. And then it'll remember which Twitch users you want to follow and see the schedule and see when they're online and stuff. And you could even use the web extensions framework to do push notifications to the browser, I think. If Twitch API is good, then I'll do it. Yeah, I don't know if Twitch has an API. I imagine it does for all the OBS integrations and shit like that you can do. But, you know, Twitch is terrible at notifying people when you go live, so maybe it can do that through a browser notification. Oh my god, I might actually... Oh, fuck, there's 3 of them. Run! Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have opened every door. Nope, that's hard. Oh god. Oh no. This might be his first death. Picked off more than we can chew. We can't use magic to heal ourselves. Oh noes. My health is not regenerating quick at all either. Which, I mean, the masochist in me is kind of happy with. Does that close? Did it open? I don't know. Maybe it was just one of those thingy ones. Let's go out swinging with a battle axe. Oh my god, what even hit me then? Oh, we dead. They got us. Found a draw distance glitch in Borderlands 2. Apparently the mapping opportunity is so jacked with stuff it crashes after 5 minutes. Never found this until your 3rd playthrough. Yeah, hashtag dead. Where is Opportunity? Is that a base game thing or is it a DLC place? I'm not familiar with it. But then again, I've still never finished Borderlands 2. Bonk the skeleton. Yeah. They're fine one-on-one. But not a room filled with skeletons. Next time I won't open every single door. Ooh, and the nice thing is, because we're not using any magic, we can just sell all of these Welkeen stones because we don't need them. It's the Handsome Jack City before Bunker. Oh, yeah. Although this time you did all side quests, so it might be related to one of them. Huh. Maybe. It's weird that it crashes, though. Well, it's not weird that it crashes, because of course it would crash if it's overloaded with stuff, though. But I don't think I've ever encountered Borderlands crashing, which is weird to say about a modern... I mean, I say a modern video game. How old is Borderlands 2 now? I know Borderlands 1 was probably 2006-07. It's about as old as this original game. Borderlands 2 wasn't too far off that, was it? It freezes graphically, but sound still plays, but AI stops too. No shooting sounds. How the feck are we over encumbered this time? What have I picked up that I didn't last time? Oh! You know, I keep mashing the trigger to do multiple attacks, but apparently it does the combo if you hold it down. This is weird. I'm glad I'm playing a melee character now, because I haven't done this. Yeah, AI stopping is kind of a cool bug to have. Just AI completely freezing up. Why am I over encumbered this time? I'm sure I've picked up like the same stuff as before. Oh, it was because of all the arrows I've just been shot with. How much do these even weigh? 1. I'm over encumbered again. Typical Oblivion gameplay, getting over encumbered. That's me with some guns in Borderlands 2. This gun sucks. Starts holding button, that's why. Yeah, I don't know if it's with everything. Let's try if I hold it down. Yeah, see, I'm so used to like Skyrim, you hold it down to do the power attacks, but you don't get the power attacks yet on this one. So, do I have any misc shite? I do like this new ability to sort via weight and everything. That's pretty nice. I mean, the goblet's not worth too much. Can I drop? Oh. Apparently I can't press square to drop there, but I can from that menu. Weird. Hey up, Ian. Just elven pincushion things. Yes. We are playing an elf who cannot cast spells. So we are going... And he also cannot carry a lot of things, apparently. I may have to sacrifice a weapon. The battle axe is potentially going to be useful against the skeletons. We'll you know what? We'll lose the dagger. That's an easy loss for now. We can take the hit of not having a dagger. Yeah, we're a high elf who is a weapon master. He's unable to cast spells. He is able to cast scrolls if we find some cool scrolls. And he's also not very good at repairing his own shit. So if he does wreck his weapons, he kind of has to swap to a different weapon. Master at Arms. The club is not great, to be honest. It's not, but it's a big bonker. And we are fighting skeletons. Wait, I did a power attack. What? Why am I now doing power attacks? I thought we just established that it doesn't. Oh, okay. So if I... Wait, no, now he's not... What? He just did 2 power attacks. Do you have to be locking onto an enemy for it to do power attacks? I am confused. That is useful. Do I need stamina? Ah, so if I'm moving... Right, yeah, because Oblivion did have power attacks. So if you're moving and you hold it, it will chain together power attacks, including a standing power... Oh. Okay, that feels weird. So we do have a standing still power attack. But... What? That entire sequence there where he did 3 power attacks and then started swinging, that was me just holding the trigger down. I think I might need to just stick with mashing the trigger to make sure I'm doing light attacks. That's weird. I mean, it's cool that we've got combos, but yeah, not sure about that. In your experience, the power attacks have a weird stamina requirement. It seems like when you're low, it's not just like Skyrim where it just takes what's left. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it power attacks until you're too low for it, and then it just goes back to the default combo as if you were mashing. Oh no, we broke some more clothes. I've noticed the PlayStation's triggers are also getting tighter and tighter as I run out of stamina. Which is, I mean, I like it when people use the adaptive triggers on the PlayStation, but... I mean, they could have used it in a cleverer way, I think. Yeah, what's broken on us now? Oh, there's boots again. Goodbye, boots. You served as well. Excuse you? I think a skeleton just took damage there from somewhere. Hello. Yeah, we just discovered that the short sword has a really cool 4-hit animation. Like my main character that I've been playing is a mage, because I've never played a mage before. So I haven't actually messed around with the melee attacks, but yeah, the short sword, you do 3 and then you do an actual riposte style thrust, which is really quite cool. But I'm kind of feeling the traditional D&D style skeleton, don't use a blade weapon, use a blunt. Keep things varied for us as Weapon Master. If we get his block high enough, it'll be nice to be able to shield bash. That was always very satisfying in Skyrim. As much as Skyrim isn't my favourite, it's still a fun game. And it does some interesting things with the combat that does feel quite nice. Yeah, you love the thrust. Nice. We've only gotten slashes for so long in these games. Yeah, that's the thing, like... Morrowind is my favourite, and in Morrowind you've got all these different types of attacks depending on which direction you go in. And I mean, that kind of stems back to Daggerfall, really, doesn't it? With you doing the click and drag of the mouse. But in Oblivion, it was always just mash R2 or right trigger, and it's just swish, 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 swish that feels weak as heck. So the fact that these now feel like they're actually hitting and connecting and contacting and have their own combos feels pretty nice, to be honest. Even if it is just mash R2 to win for the most part. Ouch, staggered. Ooh. And it's nice when they make unique animations for different types of weapons, because, you know, not every weapon is just swing. Every weapon is ideally used in different ways. I'll go back to his bonker for now. I do seem to level really quickly though. I guess because I'm mainly sticking to my major skills. Oh, didn't see you there. There we go. That's a nice planned, intended power attack this time. I think I saw on the UESP wiki as well, they've made it so that arrows will stick in skeletons if you are archery inclined. So, yeah, instead of the arrows bouncing off and flinging away everywhere, which I still remember from the original, you can actually recover them. Hello? Oh, speaking of arrows. Also, if you haven't seen it already, everybody needs to see this goofy as heck running animation. It's so stupid. And also, it feels really weird when you walk backwards as well. Feels like you're doing that, hello my lady, da -da 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 -da. Also, thanks for interrupting me, skeleton. I was showing off animations. Very rude of you. Bonk. Bonk. There we go. Yes, I think this is what Ellie was mentioning earlier. So if we press this switch, we will get our big spiky Welkeen stone. Vala stone, I think they call it, aren't they? That'll sell for £1,000. And then our newbie character can have some money. Also, what do Vala stones do? Do they recharge enchantables, I think? Show details. Recharge all weapons. Ah. Yes, they are kind of useful as well for recharging all of your enchanted weapons and such. Fucking hell, can you imagine if I carry all the weapons and actually enchant them all as well? Although I guess the only downside is going to be if I don't do the main quest, I won't be getting the sigil stones, because I think you have to do that first main quest for Oblivion gates to start appearing. So maybe at some point we'll do the main quest with this character. Have a bonk in return, sir. Ooh. Yep, I saw that coming. Wait, ah, there you go. It did 2 swings originally. Sprint. Oh, statue. Don't you use that for a quest? Also, I'm over encumbered again. This is the only downside to carrying so many weapons. Yeah, none of that weigh anything. Okay. Club weighs 8. It does the same damage as the axe. You know what? I'll get rid of the little war axe for now, because I'm kind of fond of Bonk Club. Bonky Club. That's the statue you want. Umbacano buys them for £1,000, maybe £2,000. Yeah, in the Imperial City, I remember him. can't remember whether you need to find a rumour that says, oh, Umbacado is looking for Iliad relics or something to like guide you there. I mean, obviously we can use prior Oblivion knowledge, but it's nice to kind of be guided by the NPCs. There's a set of 10. You just walk in and his butler will ask you. Good old Jeeves. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Whack, whack. Block. Power attack. Aha. Smash. Smashy club. Also nice coffin. One thing I will say that is going to sound sad as fuck actually now that I think about it, but one thing I really, really, really like on this, I noticed some fences next to fields. Like back in the original Oblivion, it'd just be, you know, just a generic plank of wood. Yet on this, they are like bumped and warped bits of pieces of wood that actually look like they've come off of a tree that's been sliced into fences. So that was quite cool to see the attention to detail on that. Gonna try finish very hard ruins tonight and get into ultimate. Ah, good luck. I'm sure you can do it. Oh shit. Jalbert. Not a Jalbert. Don't you? He just broke something with his spell, didn't he? Little prick. Oh no. He broke his armor. You cannot... What? You cannot drop an equipped item until you complete your current action. Okay, what action is that? Goodbye, chest armor. Oh, we'll take a ring. Could sell that. Leather brace, I think we've got them. I know we've got... No, we don't have any braces or anything, so we'll take his leather braces for now. I know we're going heavy armor, but might as well have something. Better than now. Ooh. If we take that, that'll be more defensive and repaired than his current one. Undelivered letter. Hey, look, my friend. I apologize that I have not written before now, and pray that you worry not. How could you have known that your patrol would stumble across my outing at the cemetery? There was no denying my deed, a sack full of limbs and grave soil still fresh on my boots. With your men standing by, what choice was there but pursuit, lest they suspect your own true nature? Truly, I am glad it was you to expose me, and not another whose spellfire may not have missed my escape so widely. My new haven provides safety and bodies to work on, whether those long dead or hapless bandits. I'll be content here for some time, though I dare not yet say where. Care for... Kesu? Question mark. And know that when the time comes, I shall return to live again in our beloved Daggerfall. Until then, Captain Cardius, remain vigilant and always hidden. Kiss, Jalbert. He's writing back home to Daggerfall. Ooh, a fine iron longsword. Ooh. Ooh, wrong button. It's not that button. Yeah, you don't press the shortcut button to bring up the shortcut menu when you're in the menu. Which is as annoying as it sounds. Yeah, nice little iron sword. I'm sure they've added the bumps at the end as well. Probably to make it look more like Skyrim's weapons. Excuse you. Wait, did he have a key on him? Did I just miss the key? Jalbert? No, he didn't have a key on him. Ah, there's a key here. Vilverin Sepulture key. There's also some gold. We like gold. And some lockpicks. There we go. Not going to bother with alchemy ingredients. We are not alchemically inclined. Although we can quite happily buy potions and use them. So some potions of Night Eye would probably be quite useful for this character. Cure poison. Yeah, we are not immune to poison. That would be useful. And now we're back to the start. Our first... Oh shit. Nearly. I forgot that pressure plate was there. Avoided it on the way in. Almost hit me on the way out. It's like that saying, isn't it? Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Oh, the world is loading in. Also, we have a... It's doing its fonty thing. I could hear that. Nice bit of weird DLSS fading in there. Thanks, NVIDIA. So now, let's head to the city. Sell some stuff. Maybe get some upgrades, get some actual gear. Also, why is it only now discovered the sewer when I literally left here? Oh, due to another bug, Oblivion gates are already out in the wilds. You mean just the map markers? I've seen some people come across map markers for a gate to Oblivion and then it not being there. Or are people also encountering the actual gates, like actually being there? Because yeah, I've seen a few of the map markers appearing, but nothing being there. Get some nice Oblivion. I've got to say, there is some weird disconnect between hearing the Oblivion music and it not looking like Oblivion, like the original Oblivion. Like, this music I so associate with the original game. No, Many a True Nerd did one right after going to Coral. Ooh, okay. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad bug in this character's case, because it means we could acquire the sigil stones to enchant its own weapons, because it'll be a damn sight cheaper than paying the Mages Guild to enchant stuff. Yeah, I kind of want to disperse my Oblivion gameplay this time around, because historically, like I'm sure many people do, you play Oblivion, you do the main quest, and then you become the leader of every single guild in existence and complete every single quest in existence. And all of a sudden you're the hero of Kvatch who has done everything. I kind of want to have a character who's focusing on the main quest, and because he's magically inclined, he's going to do Mage Guild stuff. I think this character, it makes sense for him to do Fighters Guild stuff. Probably have another one who's going to be Thieves Guild plus Dark Brotherhood, because those would make sense. I mean, DLC-wise, I'm looking forward to playing Shivering Isles again and Knights of the Nine, because I haven't played them in forever. General Store's over here, isn't it? Yes. Jensen's good. Boy with his fists up. So yeah, we choose 3 attributes and assign 12 points. Doing 5, 4, and 3 on the stats. What is this? Oh no, I can't wait to see you tonight. My every day is spent thinking about when we will next be together. Soon we will be married and we can be together forever. Your true love. Fucking hell. Rent some random room and get love notes in the morning. Reconnection successful? Question mark? Question mark again? Live unstable. Live is still better than not live. It was just having issues my end too. Yeah, I actually saw your chat, Priest. And OBS was saying... Oh, it's going all weird. My connection thing on OBS is all over the place. I wonder if Twitch is having issues. Or it could be my internet. Yeah, the bitrate shot right down. Then it's come back. I mean, the rest of everything seems connected. The actual chat seems connected. Because I saw your message come through. How strange. Technology. It's not one thing, it's another.
Others in the skill. Goodbye.
Well, it's been very weird. The internet isn't dropping. I can Google stuff and search for stuff and all that. But it's just the actual OBS thing where it's saying it's dying. Welcome to the chat room. 2,500 kil. Right, reconnection successful, it says. We've got kilobytes per second. I'm on 4G. I'm using my phone's 4G hotspot. Also, my Twitch layout has completely reset itself, which is not helpful.
Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
Is it going to stay working? For me, it says connecting a chat as well. Back at the moment. Yeah, don't know what's happening. It's nothing to do with the PlayStation's internet connection because I'm using a little HDMI dongle. So even if I did disconnect from the PlayStation network, it should theoretically work because I'm not streaming it from the PlayStation. But Yeah, my internet is working, but for some reason on my Wi-Fi it keeps coming and going. So yeah, I'm using my 4G hotspot on my phone at the moment. That's going to eat through my mobile data. But yeah, I don't know why my Twitch layout is completely reset. Oh, okay, I've refreshed the page and it's back. Just went on a loop of welcome to the chat room. Maybe it is a Twitch thing then if it said that. If it says welcome to the chat room, which it did to me as well, that's normally the Twitch's end where it's having issues. Because that's everybody losing connection to Twitch. But yeah, we'll stick with my 4G hotspot for a moment. Yeah, nosy on another stream. See if anyone else is having issues. Maybe it depends on, like... I mean, this is geek mode activating, but maybe when you connect to Twitch as a streamer, you are connecting to a particular server, and maybe everyone connecting to that particular server were having issues. I imagine they'll have what's called load balancing set up, so it'll probably split it between multiple servers. Right, we are going to try and haggle so that we get at least 50% of everything's value. We'll see how we go along. In fact, we should probably persuade. Yes, I know how to persuade. I know. Thank you. Right. She likes that. She really likes that. She doesn't like that. She really doesn't like that. Okay. So we want to go bang, 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 bang.
What can I say?
Hey up, Mega. Hope you're doing well. Can't verify, but I may have jinxed it again. Clicked on the stream and saw you were having issues again. That's twice now. You know what? That is twice that you've joined and things have gone wrong. Yeah, God knows what were happening. I've just connected to my phone's hotspot instead, and seems to be working relatively fine for the time being. I think I'll give it a few minutes so that I'm not eating all my mobile data and then flick back to regular Wi-Fi and see if that's recovered. But yeah, for it to say welcome to the chat room to people as well says to me that it's a Twitch issue rather than a me issue. But yeah, good to see you, Mega. Hope you are doing well. We are playing as an Altmer, a high elf, who is unable to use magic. Right, so we want to go bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, I get it.
Bang.
I doubt it.
And then we want to go bang, bang,
Sure,
bang,
but
bang.
Don't make me laugh.
And then bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, I get it.
Working at the moment. Other streamers don't seem to be having the same issues. Yeah. Like I say, if it is a Twitch issue, it may be a particular server that I was connected to under my previous connection, and maybe just swapping network has reset it to a different server or something. God knows.
Talk tough to me. I love tough guys.
Oh dear. We are apparently flirting with the shopkeeper now.
I doubt it.
No.
You do me too much on.
Blow
Blow away, windbag.
There we go. Max disposition. Excellent. Yeah, persuading thinking people. It was you saying welcome to the chat room 2000, then repeat. Oh, right, okay. Right, I follow you now. I thought you said you were getting the message welcome to the chat room as well, but if it was my voice saying it, it's because I was, yeah, that was what was popping up for me. Okay, it was a my connection issue. So hopefully 4G will work for now, and then I don't know, maybe at 8 I'll swap back over to Wi-Fi, see if that's behaving.
Interest you in some of my wares?
But yeah, persuasion is a lot easier on Oblivion, so we should now get better value for the stuff that we are attempting to sell. And she's agreed to 50% value, so that is nice. Bronze necklace, copper ring, brass ring. We'll sell as ingredients because we are not doing alchemy on this character. I think we'll keep one cure poison. We'll keep his healing ones though. Those can be sold. Well, the Valor Stone. Oh, good mate. She's quite scary looking. everyone in this game is quite scary looking. I mean, they're even scarier in the original, if you can believe it. Although they all had a case of Mr. Potato Head syndrome. Ellie, the Valor Stone, is that also something we want to sell to what's-his-face, along with the Alien statue, or should I sell the Valor Stone here, actually? Ellie is our resident Elder Scrolls expert. She knows everything. Well, Keen Stones I can sell here, though, I think. Because if we sell all of those, 494 gold. Excellent. Sell a Sapphire, Gold Nugget, Flawed Sapphire,
That seems a fair
Topaz.
That's a good deal.
We'll give away that because I just don't want it in my inventory. Valors are more useful to keep for later. Well, yeah, they are quite strong in terms of recharging all of your thingy weapons, but I mean, we can get more Valor Stones, and they probably respawn, I imagine? Question mark? Because if I can get 504 for it, that'll set us up with just over £1,000 to get some actual decent kit from the Finite. Okay, we won't do that then. Burdening Touch. Never used Burdening Touch. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll keep it. It's only worth 3. Yeah, we'll keep them scrolls.
Another satis-
Okay.
Well.
I can't be asked doing a quest with this character either. Also, we have leveled up again. Just from a bit of mercantile.
Beautiful lady, I got nothing to eat.
Oh, this is one of the new voice lines. That wasn't in the original, I don't think. Beautiful lady, I got nothing to eat. I like that we've got some new varied voice lines. Hey up, Rosan.
Welcome to a fighting chance. I'm Rosan, proprietor.
No,
I sell
Rosan.
the best swords in the
Apologies.
city, and I offer advanced.
Let's see what's let's first persuade her. Okay, so that's her least favourite. That's her most favourite. So boom, 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 boom. Wait, what? That went.
You can't.
That went in the wrong direction. Boom, 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 boom.
You're a big fat liar.
Don't call me fat. That's very rude, Rosan.
Oh please. What a good one.
Wait, was that just me, or did the entire persuade system just glitch out then and not let me click anything? I'm confused. Well, she likes that, not that one. There we go. Right, disposition maxed. We got there in the end. Yeah, the colours keep throwing me off. I don't know what the colours are for. I just know that the more bars on the one there, facial expression shows a smile for, is the best option.
Let's do business.
Right, so we should still be haggling. No, we're not. Okay, let's get back to selling at 50, buying at 180. See if she'll let us get away with that. So she has a Battle Axe of Hatred for 13.5 grand. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that. We've got a Fire and Iron Longsword. Ooh, she's got Steel Claymore. I kind of want the Steel Claymore. In fact, she's got a fair bit of steel. That does 5 damage. So it's only 1 point over as existing one. Let's focus on armour. Okay. Come here if you want helmets, but nothing else. She doesn't have any other armour. To be fair, I think there is a separate armour in the city, but we'll get a steel helmet if we can. 91 gold, not bad. Okay. That being said, steel longsword. It does the same damage as the other stuff. We'll just stick with them for now, I think.
Goodbye.
Yeah, swap out for the steel. Change pose, and we've got the bug where he thinks he's holding a weapon, but it's not showing. Let's see if we can find the actual armourer shop. That's Black Horse Courier, isn't it? I think there's an armourer shop. That's the staff shop. That's the spell shop. Divine Elegance, that's clothes. Mystic Emporium is mystical. Slash and Smash. Oh, Gilded Crafts. The best defense. There we go. I knew there was one that I'd eventually remember the name of. Glad things seem to have leveled out. Yeah, for the time being. It's probably absolutely consuming my mobile data.
What can I interest you in?
But,
Go ahead.
hey ho. Right. What does he prefer? He prefers that one, then that one. Okay, so... Boom, 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 boom.
That's a bit excessive, don't you think?
Boom, boom, boom,
That's
boom.
great. How's it go again? I like
Da,
you.
da,
And
da,
now
da.
don't make me laugh.
Da, 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 da.
You're a big... Wait, I'm not... You're full of it. Oh,
I am full of
you're
it.
full of it.
There we go, disposition max. Once you get used to the persuasion system, it is literally a case of biggest bar goes against what makes them smile the most, and you just start seeing patterns. I've always kind of enjoyed it on this game. It's not like a Morrowind. As much as I love Morrowind, the conversation system on that game is bad. Also, this guy really only has leather. They don't want me to have any armour, do they?
Goodbye.
Oh, wait, no. Wait, it's this guy that sells the armour, isn't it?
I'm Bernardo.
Heavy armour. Ah. We were talking to the wrong guy. See the other guy, yeah. Yeah, it just clicked.
What?
Right, what do you want? Okay, smile, very angry, angry. So, boom, 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 boom.
Good one.
And then,
Whatever you want.
Don't,
Please. Don't. I accept. I have no.
It's making it quite easy now.
I have. Don't.
It's the same pattern over and
You're
over.
frightening me.
There we go. Disposition maxed.
All
Battering.
the weapons I have at all. How may I help?
Yeah, let's try and make things a bit better. Ooh, Aegis of the Apocalypse. 10 grand. Jeez. 45 blade, 45 blunt, 45 heavy armor, drain luck on self. I mean, you are getting some stuff at least. What do I actually have? Yeah, I don't have any boots, so... Okay, steel boots, yes. Steel curious, yes. We've got greaves. We don't have gauntlets. Cool. Right, and then we'll sell... in fact, they're rusty, aren't they? Do I have enough money for some proper ones? Sell rusty iron greaves. Can we get the shield as well? We'll get one pair of proper iron greaves. Sell the leather bracer.
Good deal.
The actual iron shield actually is no difference in defense. So there we go.
Thank you. Bye.
We should have some actual equipment now. Excellent. Oh, and we've got an extra iron helmet. I think we are ready for the arena.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Not to like fully go to the arena and like max it out, but we can probably do 1 or 2 bouts at the arena, I imagine. Get a bit of coin, and then my plan is, because my main character has headed off for the main quest and has therefore gone westward, I'm thinking with this character we just go south, head down to Leowin, do whatever quests we encounter along the way. And that keeps things varied. Which reminds me, I need to find the arena. It's down. Which way is it? Arboretum Arena. That way. Hey up, Cassie. Thank you for the lurk. Very much appreciated. I do love this running animation. It's so goofy. Oh dear. Why did they make it like that? Who did the motion capture for that, more importantly? Oh. Hey, we've got some flickering signs here. That ain't good. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, we've got some Z fighting there. The game can't tell what plane of existence they should be on when you're far enough away from them. God, that's distracting. This isn't entirely a criticism stream, but I will point out weird things when I see it. Bloodworks. Let us register as a fictor in the arena.
By the gods, what do you want?
Nothing from you. I want this guy.
I don't know who you are, friend, but you've got about 10 seconds to tell me what you're doing in my bloodworks before I lop your arms off.
Please don't lop my arms off. Also, I love that they've added like beards and facial hair to everyone. I want to be a combatant.
You what? You want to be a combatant? Look at you.
Rude.
My granny could beat you and she's dead. Wait, you're
Very
serious,
rude.
aren't you? What is it with you people? You walk in, want to be combatants, and your entrails end up decorating my red room. All right, it's your funeral. Welcome to the arena, you filthy pit dog. You're
Yes,
free to
filthy
fight
pit
so long
dog.
as you know the rules of competition. Now let me give you your battle raiment. It's the uniform of all arena combatants.
Oh, we didn't even need to get some armour. We get
light
given
raiment
some,
or
don't
a
we?
heavy raiment?
I would like a heavy raiment, thank you.
Wear it proudly. And keep
Ditty
it in good
big.
condition, would you? That way I can
Pog.
give it to some other suicidal
Wait,
idiot
what?
after you're dead.
Pog with a star
When
after.
you're ready for a
So you
match,
didn't mean big.
so
You're also going to just shout me if you need anything. No worries. Enjoy the lurk. I will, not sure whether you mean like at you in chat or literally shout, Priestify. But enjoy either way. I am ready for a match.
call that ready? You're
Oh,
ready.
okay, sorry, I do apologise. Also, you've just given me this heavy armour and now I'm over encumbered. Also, why the heck does this 45 personality? Ugh. That does not look good. Spoonerism, not pit dog. I went today, dit pog.
You haven't run home
Ah, I
yet,
get you.
huh? All
Ready for a
right,
match.
Maggot. Looks when you're ready to get a
Can I just swap back to my normal stuff? And like drop that. To say, oh my actual god, this autocorrect. Autocorrect be autocorrecting a bit overzealously, like it tends to do. Also, I'm trying to find another one of those posters. Here we are. For anyone who doesn't know, the coolest thing about this The Arena poster is that it's based on the box art for the first Elder Scrolls game that got called The Arena. Because originally it was going to be a arena combat game before it became a randomly generated explore the entirety of Tamriel back on MS-DOS. So, cool that it made an appearance here. Boom. Oh yeah, we can't do that yet. What weapon should we use? I think we'll go Iron Claymore. Feels sufficiently arena-y. If we get told off for not wearing the raiment now.
good people of the Imperial City.
I love this voice actor.
To the
Welcome to the arena.
match, we've got some fresh meat. Two brand new pit dogs.
Also, I must say, the graphical style they've gone for on this game, alongside Elder Scrolls Online, it's kind of reminding me a lot.
Arena battle raiment. The blue team is hereby.
Oh, I did actually disqualify me.
What a disappointing turn of events this is. Leave
No.
the arena now.
No.
Combatant from the blue team. And hang
Do not disgrace yourself any further. Fine. I didn't know that was a thing. Well then. Tucks tail between legs. Well, they thought of everything.
I'm a busy man. What is it?
Looks like we are going to have to wear that. And I'll have to drop my actual... Oh, no, I'll have to drop more as well. Jesus, what? Why? Oh, 'cause it weighs 72. Can I put it in here? Oh yeah, that's another weird thing on this game. There is no putting things into containers. I don't know if it's different when you get a house, but I haven't noticed the ability to store stuff in containers. But yeah, we'll have to keep his stuff there apparently.
Complete and utter disgrace. You listen good.
Yes, okay, I'm sorry. I'm ready.
All right. When you...
Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, I don't. Eventually, you can buy your own house and you can store stuff in them. So I don't know if maybe they've made it so only those containers you can put stuff in, just so that you don't accidentally put stuff in other containers and assume that it's going to stay there.
Two brand new pit dogs. So let's not waste any time. Let the battle begin.
Right, we can actually fight this time. We are wearing the appropriate clothes. Okay, that was a fair whack.
Warming up, you pathetic worm.
Whack. Kind of want to do a power attack. Oh, I'm running out of You healed? That's cheating. I will heal as well then, if you're going to do that. I'll also get some stamina. And I think I'll swap over to that. Wait, where's my shield? Oh, it was equipped, it just wasn't showing. Hey up, B technician! Yeah, we got it going on the PlayStation. It doesn't work on my computer still, but yeah, consoles are good for some things, which is the fact that games tend to just run. Not always well, but in the most part they do. Oh shit, I'm out of stamina. You missed. But yeah, the visual style they've gone for with this game, coupled with how Elder Scrolls Online looks, reminds me of Elder Scrolls Blades, the mobile app. And not in a bad way. I kind of feel like they're unifying the visual style of the Elder Scrolls games, which is kind of cool. This will be a rare saying, but console wins. Yeah. Console allows people with 2012 PCs to continue to play modern games. It's weird. I have had really good success with Unreal Engine games on my PC. Not necessarily at max settings, but yeah, for the most part, they do work quite well. Right, let's get my actual armour back and feck off this horrible arena raiment. Goodbye.
By the 9 divines, you did it. You actually
We did.
won. You ain't so
We
bad
won.
after all, pit dog. Here, kid. This is your payout for the victory. There's
Okay. So I think I'm going to head south now. Now that we've got a bit of money, we've got some basic equipment, we'll try head south and explore that part of the world. No anti-sound doors in the console. Well, actually, there's been a few times where I've gone through doors and it's crashed on the PS5. So I'm guessing there must be some weird loading issue between areas on every version of the game, and just whether it crashes the game or your entire audio system, who knows. We've got flickering flags on the PlayStation 5 though. If you're far enough away from these flags, they do a bit of Z fighting on the wall, which is lovely to see. Hey up, Addy, how are you? Hope you are doing well. Now, apologies to anyone who has just joined the stream, but I did have to flick over to mobile data because my internet was being weird, it seemed. So what I'm going to do is quick save, and I'm just going to try flick back to my Wi-Fi and see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll flick back to mobile data. But it's been a good 20 minutes now, so hopefully my Wi-Fi is back to working, because otherwise it's going to cost me a lot in mobile data. Right, bear with, it may drop. Look away for 1 sec. It's alright, we should be back. Are we back? Yeah, looks like we're back. Yeah, my internet is still down. So it looks like I'm remaining on mobile data for the foreseeable. But it should be back now. I've got my green bars back. Yeah, my actual internet seems to have gone completely. So mobile data it is. And I have no idea if when I've used all my mobile data, whether it'll just cut off or whether it'll start charging me. But we shall see. So yes, we want to make it out of the Imperial City now, so we just need to go all the way around to the other side, and then we can start heading south. Start exploring some more of the world, check out some dungeons, loot some stuffs. Yeah, I was hoping it'd briefly disconnect and then it'd swap back over to Wi-Fi and everything would be fine, but apparently not. Also, can I point out, when the guards say "you have my ear, citizen," there was a mod for the original version of the game where they would hand you an item called Guard's Ear, and it was fecking hilarious.
Afternoon.
I think everything's back. I've got green bars. About to fight Dark Fowls, wish you luck. Good luck, Ellie. Hope you have great success against Dark Fowls. And hope he doesn't turn you evil. But hey, it's not that game. Also, I do need to rest again to level up. Do we have another? We do have another inn. Cyber Septima Hotel. How much is this going to cost though?
Welcome, friend, to the
Hey up.
Septim Hotel.
How much does a bed cost? 40? No, we're not paying 40. I probably still have my bed available at the other place. I only need to rest for like an hour to level up. Let's go back to the merchant district.
What is it, citizen?
Also, I need to find that guy who wants to buy the Aeliad statues. I think he's in that previous district though. And it's getting dark again.
How are you?
No, wait, is he here in there? I'm sure he's in a corner building. King and Queen Tavern. Does he have a room here? Can't remember. I know he's in a... I think he's in a corner room in one of these buildings. No, it's not here. That's literally just a tavern. You know, I'm hoping when I disconnected it doesn't like boot everybody from the chat room. Also, this is not the market district, is it? That's the market district.
Hello there.
I know on the mobile app, I think I mentioned this it was probably on Addy's stream. Or it might have been somebody else's stream the other day. On the mobile app, if the connection drops, it just doesn't bother attempting to reload the stream. Which is pretty bad, seeing as, you know, the majority of people watch on mobile. On desktop, it tends to be alright at reconnecting. Right, Merchant's Inn. This was the cheap one where we had a room. Do we still have access to said room? Let's take a look. We do. Sleep. Right, we'll sleep for 12 hours. It'll mean it'll be tomorrow morning. Three, two, one. Boom. We've ascended to level 3. We want all of the strength, a fair bit of endurance, and then agility. Boom. Excuse you. Somebody just left. Was it you?
How goes it? I hope I can help.
I hope you can help too.
Othiel from the arcade.
Don't have any rumours though.
Farewell.
Also, kill. I learned that using the console does in fact disable achievements. My saves had in fact gotten flagged. Thankfully there's a mod that unflags your save file and allows the commands. Just a heads up in case you end up using them. Well, firstly, I am sorry, because that is my fault. Second of all, that is BS. Why the feck would toggle wireframe have to flag your save as using console commands? Thirdly, after using console commands and loading the save before using console commands, why the feck would that affect things? And fourthly, because I'm on PS5, for some reason, they have fully disabled keyboard support on the PlayStation 5 version, which is weird because there is quite a few games on the PS5 where you can plug a mouse and keyboard in and play them as if they're PC games. I would have kind of hoped that this was one of them, but no. Plug the keyboard in, WASD doesn't even work. Nothing works. Spacebar, escape, no. So I can't do console commands. So let's just hope to the nines. Let's pray to the nines that there are no bugs whatsoever in this game that you need console commands to fix. You know, like the original version of the game. No, you're all good. It's very silly that Wireframe ended up breaking the save. In fact, we've seen people get flagged just for opening the console. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, they definitely need to rethink the stance on that. First of all, it's an Elder Scrolls game. Second of all, you know, they're well known for modding and stuff like that. The fact that it's against the terms of service to mod the game already feels wrong. And I do hope... I think Ellie mentioned it looks like they've copied and pasted the EULA from Fallout 76 into the game because it mentions about affecting other people's progress. So, yeah, I hope they reconsider that. And we are back and live. We are indeed. My internet is dead, so I'm sticking with mobile data. Unfortunately, I don't know if my mobile data runs out, if it's just going to drop the connection, or if it's going to just start charging me a shite load of money. But yeah, if I do disappear and don't come back, it's because I've run out of mobile data and my internet still isn't working. But you know, we'll crack on. We'll see what happens. Pray for the best. Maybe it's just Oblivion that's cursed. Maybe I'm just not allowed to play Oblivion. Oh, you know what? I bet. In fact, he said to shout him if I need him. Priestify.
Good to see you.
Priestify, I summon you. If you can hear me, Priestify. Please. Because I'm just wondering, because he decided to lurk. Priestify, if he was lurking on the mobile app, it won't have reconnected him. Which is annoying. Twitch really need to fix that on the mobile app. On PC, it reconnects fine. If you're on the mobile app, though, it just gives up. Praying, yeah. Does anybody know where the guy is who buys alien stuff? I know Ellie knows, but they're fighting a boss at the moment. I need to find his house. You're on mobile and you got reconnected. Oh, did you? Maybe my Twitch app needs updated on my phone. And it just hasn't auto-updated for some reason. Won't be the first time. To be fair, me being me, I've de-googled my Android phone. Oh, it's here. Umbacano. Yeah, I recognise his name. Why is it night again? It's not night. Why is it going dark? You did it. Way! Congratulations, Ellie. Did you get a red ring? Most likely not, but hey, at least you can play Ultimate now. There we go. Umbacano Manor. Yeah, congratulations on beating Darkfalls, especially solo. Can't imagine that's the most fun.
Ring the butler. I've served Master Umbacano for many years.
Nice to meet you, Joel Ring. You got nothing. Yeah, Darkfalls be stingy. At level 57. Oh yeah, going into Ultimate at 57. Ouch. I think I went into Ultimate at 80 and still struggled. I have an alien artifact for sale. Yeah, go on then.
I believe my master would be interested in speaking to you right away.
Good.
If you'll just follow me.
I will. You don't have a Nordic face, I must say. You've got the Nord voice actor. I mean, he probably is a Nord. I saw a very non-Nord looking Nord the other day on it. Oh, there he is with his crazy top notch. I mean, I can't say much. I'm a high elf as well, but
Yes? You have something of
oh
interest?
gods. Oblivion NPCs. Interesting to look at in the original. Also interesting to look at in this. I will say though, the lip syncing is top notch. It's uncanny.
One of the 10 ancestors. Hold it up to the light. Yes! Exquisite.
Especially with Argonians and Khajiit, the fact that they've got really good lip syncing as well.
I'm interested in obtaining the complete set of these statues. I would be happy to take this statue.
Yeah, you can have it.
Wonderful. Remember, and I'll double your payment if you manage to.
We will attempt. We will attempt to find more alien statues. Also, another attention to detail point, your character actually looks at other characters in third person, which is kind of nice. See? You just stopped looking. They also look at corpses, which is a bit creepy. Your character's probably just visualising the loot. So I can sense loot from this corpse.
Hello.
Hello. You've got cool spines. I like your spines. Argonians are cool. Excuse you? I think you just followed me outside. That's the wrong way. It's that way. Let's get out of the city. I'm sick of being in the city. Time to head south. Never even realised that. They put so much care into this remaster. I mean, it's better than I was expecting. I was very much a pessimist when it came to the Oblivion Remaster. The fact that it's very, very faithful to Oblivion is quite nice, and I approve because it's essentially running Oblivion under the hood. There are some very nice, like the leaves on the floor and stuff. I've noticed in caves there's bugs crawling around, and I'm pretty sure if you get a torch out near the bugs, they start scattering off and stuff. There is some very nice stuff like that, but we've already discovered there are tons of obvious bugs. Like, for example, I equip a torch, pull out my sword. Yeah, I've got my sword and shield, right? But if I swap to a two-handed weapon, then pull out my claymore, my shield is attached to my arm. So, anyone who was developing it, the interesting thing is it happens in third person as well, but if you swap perspective, it goes away. So there are little things. I mean, they're only minor. Although there is one major thing. There is a quest over this river, which I'm going to test out, actually, and see if it happens again. Is it better than we expected, but worse than we hoped, or better than that? I mean... Wait, I just saw like a bunch of flashing. I was reading chat. That came up on stream as well, didn't it? That weird flickering then. That was odd. Also, I love the fact that you can see the Wizard's Tower from here. I mean, it's better than I had hoped. I'm going to say I'm glad Virtuoso, what, I can't remember the name. I'm glad it wasn't Bethesda that did the remaster. Yeah, let's... I know I skipped past all that, but he wants us to get some fish. I want to see if they actually spawn this time, because I'm my last character. Also, another thing, it says press X to activate quest. I've just pressed X. It doesn't do it. I have to press square to inspect, then square to activate again. That might be a PlayStation thing, because it wasn't happening like that on the PC version. $50 says they never patched that. I can afford to put that in since they didn't bite their game outright. Yeah, I have bought the... Oh my god, I can see a slaughterfish. It's actually spawned. So I did this... I started this quest on my main character. Well, I say my main character, my first save. And no slaughterfish have spawned. Like, I've been looking around this lake, and I've activated... I've got the spell to detect life, and there is no life in this entire freaking lake. Because in the original version of this quest, that map marker there would point to where the fish are. In fact, is it doing that now? Because the map marker's in a different location. I do like it's exactly 1-1 what you thought it'd be, for better or for worse. Can't recall the last time we played something like that. Yeah, it's... oh my god, it's working. There are slaughterfish. Wait, I'm sure I saw one. Hello? Oh, maybe not. Hello, slaughterfish? Okay, maybe not. I mean, we've got one. 1 out of 12. Yeah, I mean... It's an Elder Scrolls game. They have their unique charm, and it kind of is something that only Elder Scrolls games seem to be able to do, in terms of doing big open worlds and being janky as heck, but being charming for it. Also, there's another slaughterfish on the rocks there. Maybe that's where they all are. Wait, did it just jump back into the water? What the heck? Whoa! There's 2 of them. 2 mud crabs. Bloody crabs. Oi! Slaughterfish. Get back. He's apparently dead fish don't float. 1 out of 12 was all you could find too. Slaughterfish are usually on me like magnets. Yep. But when I actually want them, they vanish. The curse of the slaughterfish. Well, I've now got 2 out of 12. So, yeah, I mean, I'm still not holding my breath that enough of them spawn to complete the quest, but... Yeah, previously, the map marker would actually home in on every slaughterfish in the lake. It's only this portion of the lake that they're supposed to spawn in, but Ellie made me aware that they are spawning all over the place and causing problems for people on this version of the game. Oh, Nernru, I can hear you. Let's grab that. I'm not going to make it my active quest, though. I was supposed to be heading south. Let's head south. There's another fucking slaughterfish. Okay, they are actually spawning. Is the game feeling alright? Why do they not float? Can I, like, make it float? Hello, fish. Fish. No, okay. Dead fish do not float. Apparently, according to Oblivion. Yeah, maybe they'll spawn after leaving the area and coming back, or waiting for a while or something. There might just be a chance of them not spawning. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised by the remaster, in that I didn't think it would be running the actual Gamebryo engine under the hood. I thought they were going to just remake all of the game's systems and everything in the Unreal Engine. So it's closer to Oblivion than I expected it to be, in that it is literally Oblivion. But yeah, there are little things that definitely need working on. For sure. But ain't that the case with every game these days? Drop Bear, hello, how are you? Oh shit, I knew I heard the music. Hope you are doing well. How's your playthrough going? I've got Helljoint. Bugger. I am playing this. I've made a new character for stream, so this is a character that I forgot the name of. Ganril. He is a high health, born under the Atronach, cannot use spells, so he's going Weaponmaster instead. So we have all the weapons, and we try to swap between them based on a whim, really. There's no strategy. I'm just pulling out a different weapon whenever I feel like it. Not bad for 5 AM. Nice. Well, I'm glad you could make it. Welcome to the stream. I will immediately say I am running on mobile data because my internet seems to have died. So if it cuts off, my mobile data has probably died as well. So apologies in advance. Sounds like you're looking for a real slaughter fest. Badumtish. Addy did cook. Addy did cook with that one. Pretty good hit. Very much enjoy that Gamebryo is underneath. Most of the old tricks still work. Yeah. Although I did read, there is a page up on the UESP wiki with all the changes between the remaster and the original. And it also included that they fixed the physics on the paintbrushes, which does make me kind of sad, because those janky-ass physics were quite fun. Especially when you made platforms to enter cities. Thank you. I'm glad I've got you here. Yeah, you used to be able to like pile up the paintbrushes and climb into cities from the outside, and obviously the inside wouldn't be loaded. So that was always a fun thing to do. Right, I need to continue further south to get down to Bravil. I want to explore Bravil and Leywin and that. Thank you, Master. You learn from the best. Hello, beautiful human. Hey, bee. Speaking of paintbrushes, you got to that investigation quest with the painting and you're ashamed to say it took you a solid 2 hours. That quest is awful. Hey, Priestify's still here. Yeah, I was trying to summon you earlier because I did switch off my mobile data and switch to my actual Wi-Fi, which still isn't working. So I didn't know if it had kicked you off and not managed to reconnect you or anything. It seems like any time I try to stream Oblivion, something's going to go wrong. Which is probably about right. Have I done this fort before? I don't know if I have. I mean, by before I mean on my main character. By my main character I mean my random character that I made. Let's go investigate this fort. Let's see what's in here. I cannot remember. Testy McTestington is about to finish the Thieves Guild, then to unlock all the Heaven Stones way early via the Grey Cowl. Hey, that's a cool strategy. Yeah, my goal with this character was basically to have someone to do different stuff with than my main character. So because my main character is going full mage, I asked a couple of friends, Ellie and Vector in Discord, for suggestions on unique characters. And the idea was, first of all, play a race and have them be the opposite stereotype for that race, so therefore I'm high elf but using weapons. And also Vector suggested being a weapon master, so I kind of extended that into I cannot use spells whatsoever. I can use scrolls if I find useful scrolls, but we will not be using any spells whatsoever. Kill is 1 follower for 40, so if anyone hasn't followed, make sure you do. Yeah, to be fair, I keep forgetting to say that at the start. If you do enjoy a Yorkshire guy playing video games, mainly RPGs or action RPGs, please consider dropping a follow. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday at 6:30 UK time. And potentially we'll be doing... Oh shit, that's a ghost. Can I hit a ghost? I don't think I can hit a ghost, because I don't have any enchanted weapons or a silver weapon. But yes, consider following if you haven't. And if you're catching up on YouTube, on the VOD, please consider liking, commenting and subscribing. I very much welcome any and all feedback. I have had 0 comments on YouTube yet, and I know you're not supposed to read YouTube comments, but I will. At least to start off with, so please, be nice, leave a comment. On your way to make a bot account, oh god. Don't do that. Oh fuck, did the ghost see me? Oh no, it's a rat, that's fine. Ghosts tend to be see-through and hit through, yes. See, I think it extends to Daedra on Morrowind. Like, I think even Daedra you can't hit with mortal weapons like normal iron and stuff, or steel. And I don't have... Yeah, I don't have anything silver. I don't need an iron armor either. Also, why is he holding his dick now? I just dropped that iron arrow and he's like, whoop. Starts feeling self-conscious. Yeah, I can't cast spells, so I can't use that on him. So I guess, I mean, I've got flashbolt. Do we reckon 20 points is enough damage against a ghost? Because I can use scrolls. I could burden him. I mean, as a ghost, he's probably burdened by something already, isn't he? Nice, you keep playing stereotypes. Your Wood Elves are stealthy agents, your Red Guards are sword wielders, and your Khajiit are drug-addled. Your Dummer are racists. Yeah, I'm trying to keep things varied. That's why my main Argonian is a spellcaster, because I figured it was a little bit different. Is there a lever for this door, or do I have... What was that noise? I don't know if that picked up on stream, but there was a weird background noise. We may have to just run past the ghost and hope for the best, because we're not exactly stealthy. No comments on YouTube, he says. You might want to research that. Wait, what? Is that because you've done one? Or have I missed something? I mean, I've gone on the app and it said that I've got 0 unresponded comments, so... Did he end up being named casts his spells? Mine did. Yeah. Casts his spells, the Argonian Mage. He's who I'm planning to do the main quest as. Oh, there's a skeleton as well. I don't want them all to aggro on me. Maybe... Oh. Oh shit, it's seen me. Run! Run! Get past the skeleton. See if there's any doors we can close. Nope. Okay, keep running. Ow! There are traps. This isn't good. There are more traps. There's probably going to be more ghosts as well, aren't there, to be honest? Whack. Block. Whack. Whack. Block. Ah, we got this. It's fine. Just mash through everything that's corporeal. And, oh, he's following me very quickly. He's right there. Jesus. Was that a swingy thing? It was swingy things. There were swingy spiky balls. I'm very lucky they didn't hit me. Don't block my massive axe with your bow. There, have a heavy attack. Hello, rat. I don't think you're supposed to run through dungeons this quickly. Doesn't seem conducive to my my survival. Is this... Oh, please tell me this isn't the gate at the other end of where I just came from. Ah! Ghost is still after us. Run away! Aha! This is the gate where we were. Right, we're coming in a big circle now. So we just need to loop around again, lose the ghost, and then we can actually explore. You've discovered you wasn't subbed on YouTube, so fix that. Nice, thank you. Appreciate the sub. Yeah, to be fair, YouTube is mainly a place for VODs to be uploaded, but I am planning on doing a review of the original Monster Hunter when I finish writing it, which is taking a lot longer than I expected, because I tend to write and waffle a lot. May do reviews for other games as well, like when I finish them, because it's a good way to get into video editing, which I've never done before. You can confirm there is a comment or two. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Has he stopped following me yet? There's an Indian who doesn't seem quite irritable, given what you read, who may have left you a comment on your latest video. Thank you. I appreciate that. As if your YouTube channel goes back to 2008. It does. It's cringe, isn't it? Don't look at that very first video. The first video up there was my first attempt at making music, and to be honest, I do really like the song. I do have a newer version of it that I remade, but I decided to do vocals, hence why this microphone exists. But I am not a vocalist. Also, I would very much like a steel war axe, because that can replace my lack of having a war axe. I forgot about that. Hey, Light Wraith! Thank you very much for the raid. How was your game? Hope you had fun. I'm currently being chased by a ghost that I have no way to beat because I'm playing as a high elf who doesn't cast spells or have any magical ability whatsoever, and I don't have a silver weapon, so this ghost is very much bothering me, and he won't go away. Do I smell YouTube channel? Yes, there is a YouTube channel linked on my about. It is where the VODs go, and where my old song goes that I made originally. We've just done a big loop. I think we're done with here, aren't we? Used to love making reviews yourself, had to stop due to burnout and life getting in the way, but you're very tempted to make one on Dark Souls 2 when that's out. Not Dark Souls 2, fuck's sake. Death Stranding 2, of course. Hello, beautiful raiders. Hey, Light Wraith, how goes it? Hey, raiders, done sub, nice, thank you. Hey, Kill, we just got to the Priory on our end, been having fun so far, yeah. Oh, please tell me this ghost isn't... He is, isn't he? That's not a ghost. The ghost has turned into a skeleton. We can kill skeletons, that's fine. Yeah, my main character is further along in the storyline, but I figured for stream we'd make an interesting character, so that's why we're playing as a high elf who cannot cast any magic at all. All the peoples, yeah. Welcome all of the people. I am Kilniath. I like RPG games and action RPG games. Mainly been playing Monster Hunter, old school Monster Hunter, but I am a huge fan of the Elder Scrolls. Mainly the older ones. But I do still enjoy Skyrim. It has its charm. There is a type of gameplay that only Bethesda seems able to do. Yeah, I just need to continue round and head south. I've been trying to head south this entire stream and not got there yet. Yeah, that's a fun concept. It is. It's interesting, especially since I cannot kill ghosts right now. I need a silver weapon. Otherwise, I'm going to be running away from every ghost that I encounter. Am I over encumbered? No, I'm fine. If we could do a hype train, we'd do one, but since we can't yet, you'll pretend choo choo. I appreciate it. Yeah, choo choo indeed. Chugga 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 choo choo. Vindassel. Idea for a new character, a high elf who's only high because of a constant supply of skooma. Oh dear. In fact, we are heading down to Leowin. I hear there is a bit of a skooma den down there. Look at me dodging these fireballs. Let's swap to that weapon so we're a bit faster. Yeah, we're playing as a weapon master, so we're trying to keep things varied. Also, I do love that animation with the short sword. Swing, 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 stab. How cool is that? Actual combo animations on Oblivion. Vin Diesel. Yes, we have encountered Vin Diesel. That is the name of this ruin. Now, considering there were scamps outside, I kind of feel like maybe it will be ghost free. Maybe it will be more scamps. We can fight scamps. It's just ghosts we can't fight. The dagger animations are sublime as well. Yeah, I think I dropped my dagger because I didn't have enough carry capacity for it. But yeah, the idea is we've got a two-handed sword, a long sword, a short sword, a dagger, a battle axe, a club, a war axe, and maybe something else exists. But I like to imagine that we've got all these weapons all strapped to us back, and like Witcher style, we kind of pull out what we need for the job. Don't quite know what we need for what job. Also, I haven't checked out longsword yet. Does this have any cool... Oh, it's just got a 1, 2, 3. Okay. Simple. It is a longsword after all. Fair enough. You have entered Vin Diesel. I have. He has allowed me entry. Doing well, getting way to Elder Scrolls again. Yeah. Like, today was supposed to be Monster Hunter, but, you know, this game came out. They just dropped it on us all and expected us not to play it. Like, what are they even thinking? Of course we're going to play the game. Combos threw me off. Very cool, though. Yeah, it took like, when I discovered them at the start of the stream. Because I've been playing a mage, I didn't even know it was a thing. So it kind of confused me as to how to intentionally trigger them and how not to trigger them and how to do power attacks and such. Now seems like the time, if any. Oh, goodbye, rat. Oh, rat did not die. You're a survivor, rat. I would keep you as a pet if I could, but you're not going to let me. Oh, we can't get them down again because I don't have a bow. I don't do bows. This character is not a bowman. A bow elf. Yeah, it was very much inspired by Ellie and Vector in a few Discord communities I'm in, as to the idea behind this character. Basically, be the opposite of what your racial stereotype would be, and be a weapon master. But it's kind of cool. It's fun. It's a bit different. I've played Oblivion that many times. I kind of need something a bit different. Oh, this is a gas room. Oh no. Even tempted to play ESO again. Same. Like, I mentioned this a bit ago, but the visual style of this remaster, if you line it up against ESO, and even against the Elder Scrolls Blades, which is the mobile one, and on Switch, you can see how it feels like they're kind of trying to unify the visual style of Elder Scrolls games, and I don't hate it. I do think it's quite a nice look and feel. You'll have a lot of content to catch up on, yeah. I haven't seriously played ESO since it released. Like, I played ESO and completed the base campaign when that was all there was to it. And then after that, you unlocked the ability to pick any of the other starting locations to do their quest lines, and I kind of stopped playing then. Then they did the whole Tamriel Unlimited thing where level scaling was introduced, and I kind of hate level scaling. Like, I do kind of prefer fixed enemies with fixed levels around the map. You were going to hop into Claire Obscure today originally, but had to give the remaster a go. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the remaster regardless. I've heard good things about Claire Obscure. I'm kind of off turn-based RPGs myself at the moment. I mean, Addy knows that I've been supposedly completing Final Fantasy VI for the longest time, and I still haven't done that. I literally have the last dungeon to do. Plus maybe a bit of grinding, and I am missing some party members still. Oh, who's that? Oh shit, is that Umbra? Am I in the Umbra dungeon? Am I going to get my arse handed to me by Umbra? I best quick save, haven't I? A belf, if you will. Yeah, it does kind of sound a bit sus, doesn't it, Addy? I agree 100%, which I don't mind really. ESO was very pretty from memory. It still is pretty. Ellie will tell you, Ellie plays Elder Scrolls Online all the time. It is still a very pretty game, even by today's standards. But back when it released, I remember buying it from a store called Game in the UK, because it's, you know, a very original name. And I actually went and got the physical DVD, and I remember rushing home and installing it on my little laptop and making a Bethesda account. Oh yeah, it's been very fun, no regrets. Excellent. Never have regrets when playing games you enjoy. Okay, the fact that it can see me, but it's not started on me, says it might be Umbra. Low level Umbra kill, it's a rite of passage. You do love a bit of ESO, yeah. It is Umbra. I don't know. I don't know if we can do it. I've got some healing stuff, to be fair.
What can I do for you?
What can you do for me? Oh. Oh. Nothing. Apparently. Can't do anything for us.
It hungers for souls.
Okay, that's... Keep it to yourself, love. You can tell you're a Morrowind kind of guy. Every time there's been a Morrowind-related expansion to ESO, that's when I've gone back. Same. Like when Vardenfell got added, I was definitely in. To be honest, most of my recent progress has just been... Oh, shit. Most of my progress on... Wait, what? I thought you said a low-level Umbra kill. Not get killed by Umbra in like 3 slashes. I thought it would be scaled for my my little level 3 character. Yeah, I don't think there's a good way of doing this at this level with an iron sword, really. Oh, that's nice, Umbra. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I think. I mean, my other swords do a bit more damage. That does 5. It's only 1 point more damage, and I was doing nout. I mean, I do have a flashbolt scroll. We are allowed to use scrolls. I think she just shrugged that off a little bit, didn't she? Yeah, she. I don't think we'll be killing Umbra. Oh, if we block though. Oh, she's gonna stagger me now. Nope. 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 Oh god. Yeah, we are doing nothing against her. I'm not a traitor to my own race. You're the one with Umbra. Run away! Nope, dead. Okay. Well, we know where the Umbra dungeon is. Let's save that for when we actually have some skills. Because we can't. I don't think there's any cheese tactics or anything we can use. Holy hell! Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't encountered Umbra, this is on regular. This is just on Adept, the middle difficulty. Because I did try play the game on Master, thinking, oh yeah, you know, I've played the game before, I can up it to Master. Yeah, a rat nearly killed me, and everything took about half an hour to kill. So yeah, Umbra is just difficult. I'm sure there are strats for cheesing her that probably involve a bow and running around in circles, but yeah, we don't have that option as this character. So we'll let Umbra stay in a tomb. Also, Umbra is a character that shows up in the Elder Scrolls books, the ones by Greg Keyes that explain why Red Mountain erupted, why Solstheim is now owned by the Dunmer and stuff. If you're interested in the lore, Greg Keyes' Elder Scrolls books are really good. I think they're called like The Two Souls or something like that. Really good books. I enjoyed them. Whoa. Hey, we got some weird Unreal loading in there. That was trippy. The difficulty scaling is kind of weird. Adept felt too easy, but the level above felt like everyone was damage sponges. Yep. That is Oblivion in a nutshell. Especially later game as well. I've noticed on my mage character. Oh. Oh. I think a woman just got murdered. Oh no, she's back. Hey, look at her go. She's docked that bandit. Master is a misery fest in Elder Scrolls games. Yep. I'm all for max difficulty, but the way these handle it, it's like give everyone 500% HP and let players smack the controls against the wall to kill them. Yep. It's not difficult. It's literally just damage sponginess.
Go ahead, please.
Oh, you're cool. I love your like pattern and design and everything. Ellie will tell you I love a good Khajiit. Drona Rahe.
Apparently some fool tried to resurrect the Crimson Scars and
This is a new voice actor as well.
The Dark Brotherhood will not like that.
I like the fact they've added some new voice actors to make a bit of variety, which is nice. Girl power bandit got wrecked, yeah. She just punched him in the face. One would think that Bethesda are cooking a SpongeBob game with how spongy the enemies can be. Oh, don't tempt them. They love a good license game to Bethesda. Look at fucking Indiana Jones. Although, to be fair, that's Arcane that did Indiana Jones, I think. Maybe? Question mark? Am I going the right way? I am, yes. Fucking hell. Since the... So we started off here, and so far in the 2.5 hours, we've made it there on this particular character. Getting so distracted by all these tombs and stuff. And we've discovered an old bridge. I like discovering an old bridge. There's also an old fort there. Fort Homestead. Do you find the bearded lady concept attractive? You love Khajiits. Nah, Khajiit they're just kiddies, aren't they? They just look like kiddies. I'm saying kitties, by the way. My accent might make that sound really weird. I won't say that again. But, yeah, kitty cats. This one knows of Kilnias Khajiit appreciation. I just think they look cool, especially when they look all like liony. They look very regal and fancy. Oh, there's something in here. There's something. Something's kind of spying us. I can't see it. I don't know what it is. Could be upstairs, maybe. Ooh. Ooh. Let's just alert it. Right, there we go. Now it knows we're here. If this is a troll, oh, it's a dog. Oh, it's just a dog. Poor dog. Go home, dog. I don't like fighting dogs. Aw, poor doggo. Lurk, alright, you're gonna lurk, need to eat and maybe take a walk, enjoy the rest of the stream. If you don't see you all, kill and chat. Thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it, and thanks once again for the raid. In fact, before you do that, I will do a... if I can remember how to do it. Shout out the Light Wraith. There we go. Yeah, if you like Elder Scrolls, Light Wraith has been playing that. He's also recently completed a playthrough of South of Midnight, which was an awesome watch. And he's also a fan of Final Fantasy XIV. And that's what I was watching when I first started watching Light Wraith. Really nice chap, good to chat with, and excellent streams. Plus he has some cool drop minigame that you can do when he's on an ad break. Also, we are apparently still under attack by something? Question mark? Don't know what it is. Feels bad killing doggos. Yeah. I don't like killing doggos. Doggos are good. Well, most doggos are good. I was watching Critical play a bit of this. Oh, with his Pot of Greed character that looks fucking ridiculous. I have seen his Pot of Greed character. That was a laugh. And the view gave him such a good idea to make a battle beast from the show Invincible using the Khajiit race, if you're familiar with it. You wish you did that in hindsight. I'm not familiar with it, but any cool niche build you can come up with is always a good time, I think. For sure. What is starting on us? Where is this red dot? Hello, red dot? Generic red dot? Oh, it's there. Oh, is it another dog? Why? Why, doggo? Look at his cute face. It looks a bit like my dog. That's why I don't like killing them. Because my dog looks like a wolf. Oh, poor dog. Alright, you're off. Take care. Take care, Light Wraith. Have a good one. If you want to be a bit cheaty with your stealth, Fingleam is super easy to get. I know of Fingleam. I may have watched a certain irritable Indian get Fingleam the other day and get guided to where it was. Just out in the ocean, weird ass glass helmet with detect life, night eye, and water breathing. Yes, a very powerful artifact indeed. There's also, I think there's a pretty cool glass sword as well called Chillrend. And instead of being the usual green glass texture, it's actually a blue variant of it, which is pretty darn cool. Yeah, everyone's doing follow things. Oh, you know what? I wish, if I was an affiliate now, right? I'm just going to pause the game for a second. Everybody quickly Google, like, go on YouTube and search for Gamer Poop Oblivion. There's one of those where it's the quest where Baurus says, in a second, this guy will leave the room. I want you. I will follow him. You follow me. So there's a Gamer Poop episode where he splices up all that wording, and it basically becomes, he will follow you. I will follow him. You follow me. Don't worry, I've trained for this kind of follow thing my whole life. And like when everybody's doing follows and stuff, oh, I want that to be like the little GIF and sound effect that comes up. That would be amazing. You follow me. I will follow you. Oh, I'm silly. I'm in a silly mood now. I'm playing Oblivion. Of course I'm in a silly mood. That was one crazy fiasco. Bless Toozy for walking me through it. Yeah. Do we want to encourage people to join your Discord? Oh yeah, good point. I've got a Discord. I keep completely forgetting about it, and the only place it shows up is on my end screen because I haven't put links to it. If you would like to join the Discord, you can get to it by going to discord.kilniath.com, because I'm a web developer and I can use my skills for good. Or for myself. So it's just discord.kilniath.com. Priestify and Elia are already there, so I think everything is set up properly. But these guys are wearing scary armour. Yeah, even though you may have died of drowning 1,000 times. Yeah, just a few. Follow all of the people, indeed. We need like a gif of everyone walking in a circle. Yep. It's *****. I seem to have snuck that in. I think the URL might have been blocked. Oh shit, Marauders. Hey, she's got cool hair. Or he. Why can I not attack? Oh. I can't power attack whilst blocking. Got you. There we go. Wait, the other one hasn't aggroed on us? How the heck? That is another character, isn't it? I have to look at my OBS screen because my monitor is very dark. It's substantially harder to see in the remaster. It is. Yeah, underwater is not very visible in this version. Didn't help with trying to find the slaughterfish. Let's go. Charge. Missed. I was too far away. Oh shit, I'm low on stamina. Have you noticed the audio effects though? I must say I just got it all in my headphones there, like the echo and reverb of attacks going on or people talking in the distance. Like instead of it just sounding like they're a bit distant, it actually reverbs off the walls. Or I went into I think it was Shaden Hall's Mage Guild, and people were talking on the floor above me, and it actually sounded muffled and stuff. Ow! Fucking traps. Swing and miss, yep. Swing and a miss. Oh, hi. How has that person not seen me? What the fuck? I was literally stood up. I mean, it is a dark cave, I suppose. Charge! There we go. That was a swing and a hit. Why won't you die? Because I'm the main character and I've got main character syndrome, so I don't do dying. Even though I've already died to Umbra a bunch, but oh shit. Oh, I heard them behind me. At least the traps were not played in an... Must have been the wind, yes. What's that noise? What's this arrow sticking out of my head? Must have been the wind. Famous Bethesda stealth. Open the gate. And potentially a quick save, because I imagine there might be a boss character somewhere around here, maybe? Question mark. As long as there isn't another Umbra. Umbras are spreading. Yeah, it's a bit creepy down there, isn't it? This weird headless statue. Get some gold. I'm trying not to sneak everywhere because I don't want to play a stealthy character. I'm kind of playing a combat character more than else with this one. Oh, we're in the creepy bit. Is there out down here though? Don't look like it. What is the purpose of this area? How interesting. Watch it just be like, there is a turn off, but I just can't see it because it's so dark. Yeah, I'm not seeing anywhere to go. Let's check the local map. Nope, it is indeed a dead end. Oh, but there is a direction there. Okay. Let's swap to War Axe. War Axe seems like a suitable weapon to use in close range combat. That looks like a pressure plate. I just saw that at the last second. Here we go. Alright, Kill, gotta go help your brother out with some stuff, but I might be back in a bit. Enjoy your quest to slay John Oblivion. I shall. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate all the chatting. Appreciate you being here. And also, if anybody wants, I'll do the thing again. If anybody wants somebody else to watch who plays Oblivion, Irritable Indian. There we go. Yeah, go check out Irritable. He's not as irritable as his... Oh shit, that's a spiky ball. He's not as irritable as a spiky ball, apparently. But he's not as irritable as his name would imply. He's pretty darn chill, to be honest. And I watch him most of the time because he's been doing a Bloodborne playthrough, and also playing this, because who isn't playing this? Everyone is playing this. I bet with enough arm twisting, Priestified play this as well. Just install a mod that makes you need to eat and drink, and you can class it as a survival game then. Hello? Nobody's there. It was just the wind. Shh.
Where are you?
Nowhere.
Must have been the wind.
Hey, he said the thing! He said the thing.
Hello?
Hello.
Who's there?
Also, one thing I have noticed is there are no general subtitles. I'm pretty sure I looked in the menu, like... they're all control stuff. Blood splatter, low health vignette. But yeah, for where the subtitles are... Yeah, subtitles are on, but there is no option for general subtitles. So like him talking just out in the world there's no subtitles, which is a little bit of a... Ow. Little bit of a accessibility issue, especially since the original game did have subtitles there. So, yeah, you are tempted, but without that mod it may be a bit outside your niche, yeah. Oh god, don't... What? Huh? What? Where the fuck did those things just start shooting from? Oh, there, okay. Oh dear. Well, I'm glad it's not me. Run. Ooh. Okay, so we've got two directions to go. The big door. Heroes Hall. Okay, well that's a different area, so let's check the other direction first. I need to stop sneaking. I am not a sneaky character. Oh, this is also the Heroes Hall, but an upper area. Well, we'd rather have the high ground. Let's go for this one. Let's see where this leads. Ooh. Oh no, not dogs again. I don't like fighting dogs. I'm not sure if he knows his way up here. How the feck did that not work? Very easy lock. Fails. You can tell this character isn't skilled at lockpicking. I reckon this door is literally to get up here at this chest. So, Hi, dog. Sorry, dog. Oh, he's making the dog noises. I don't like it. Poor dog. Also, that guard didn't see me. Weird. I'm stealthy without even being stealthy. Yeah, this is probably the other entrance, isn't it? It is. Cool. Oh, there's two of them. And there is a spiky thing. Oh, you've got a very nice looking flamey sword.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
I'd rather not fall down and bleed to death, thanks. But I do want your sword. Can I have it, please?
Do your worst.
Would you consider handing over your sword? Oh. Just thinking about it. Aha! Longsword of Embers. Nice. Now we can fight ghosts. We have a magical sword. Longsword of Embers. That will go there. And we will drop our... I know as Fine Iron Longsword does more damage, but that does 3 plus 5 fire damage. So, and it looks cool. I like the fact... I don't think in the original Oblivion they had the animated effects on them. I think that was just a Skyrim thing and a Morrowind thing. Also, that was close. No, it did hit me. Fucking hell, my elf's half gone. Let's recover a bit of health. I did not pay any... I think on Skyrim, there are actual like pressure pads and tripwires and stuff, whereas this one, it's literally just they're triggered when you go in the right spot. I don't think there's any indication of it, which is a bit weird. You can't say that. Oh. Yeah, this sword is decent. Maybe we can fight Umbra now, question mark? Yeah, drop bear. There are some tripwires in certain areas, but I think a lot of them are just proximity based. And now that everything looks all nice and that, like I don't think there were any tripwires here because it didn't make any sound. Is there another one there? No, there isn't. Yeah, some of them just like come down and try to lop your head off or something. Now, there's the Warlord. Ooh. Oh, are those light armour there? I mean, they might be worth something. Also, she's got steel. Do I have steel? I don't. I have iron greaves. Nice, we are getting upgrades. Oh, the Lightfoot boots are heavy armour. Nice. They're probably iron. I think they're iron. Yeah, they look like iron. But, I mean, first of all, they give us the same defense as the steel ones. Second of all, they give us 25 more carry capacity. So that is really quite nice. Hey, it's worth coming here. This is something I don't think Skyrim does well. Like in Skyrim, you go to all the various dungeons and Draugr hideouts and all that kind of stuff, and you might get some enchanted things or scrolls or a dragon wall, but you don't get such... Like, I don't think feather even exists in Skyrim. I don't think there's a way to increase your carry capacity. Like a pair of boots that let you walk on water or anything like that. Whereas on Oblivion, it's always nice to do a dungeon crawl because you don't know what you're going to get. There's quite a lot of variance in the random weapons and stuff, and they tend to scale up as well. So like if I explored this place in 10 more levels, I might actually find dwarven swords and stuff instead of iron ones. Is this the way out? I think so. Yeah, I know a lot of people complained about Oblivion's dungeons because they do get quite samey. Because I think like 1 or 2 people designed every single dungeon in the game. Whereas in Skyrim they put more team members into it. So you can see a lot of the copy paste from the parts that make up the dungeons. But the experience of going through and looting stuff I do think is better in Oblivion than in Skyrim. Morrowind has very nice hand-designed... Wait, is that a settlement? You guys live across the road from those bandits. Are you insane? Yeah, Morrowind has hand-designed caves and hand-placed loot and everything, which is nice in its own way. But, oh, you've got... Oh, I thought he had a staff on his back. Who are you?
Welcome to Pell's Gate, friend.
Thank you.
Those
Any
famous
rumours?
for good deeds may receive blessings of intelligence and magicka when they visit way shrines of Julianos.
I see. Thank you.
You too.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Pell's Gate, friend.
You're far too nice to be living so close to bandits.
Populated mountain wilderness called the Vallis Mountains.
Nice to know. Yeah, like literally the bandit hideout is a stone's throw away, guys. Head on what?
Welcome to Pell's Gate, friend.
Rumours. You have a distinct memory of a dungeon during the Thieves Guild questline. You can swim down a hole to fight a giant slaughterfish. Yep. At the time I found it, I was listening to a Static X album. The last track I'd finished, but when the fish appeared, the hidden track started. Literally made you scream. Oh dear. Yeah, there's a Biffy Clyro song like that as well. And I'm fascinated by the song. I can't remember the name of it now. I don't think it's Living's a Problem Because Everything Dies, because that's my favourite Biffy Clyro song. But there's one of them, and the song reports back as being, I think, like 12 minutes, 60 seconds long. Because at the end of the song, there is just tons and tons of silence, and then all of a sudden it'll go into this like screamy bit of the vocalist doing this really creepy poem with like violins going in the background. It's always creeped me out, but the weirdest thing about it is that on the original copy I had on an actual MP3 player that I ripped from the CD, the timestamp of when that occurred was different every time. Like if I fast forwarded through the track to get to it, and I thought, oh, maybe it's at 8 minutes 40 or something, it wouldn't be the next time. It was like the metadata had been screwed up on that song so that it occurred randomly or something. It was dead weird. That, or I was just insane and imagining it, which is also a distinct possibility in all fairness. Also, in the Imperial Sewer, I just opened a door and had 2 random slaughterfish flapping out of water. Love the jank. You've got to embrace the jank. It is Oblivion. It is certainly Oblivion. I want to go in this cave, but I've got no character capacity. I need to level up, because if I level up my strength... Ooh, that looks pretty. Look at that bridge. Is there not an inn at Pell's Gate where I can sleep? Make that 3 out of water. Fucking hell, you're just counting fish now. 1 slaughterfish, 2 slaughterfish, 3 slaughterfish. Just get a net. You just sit there with the net open, waiting for him to jump into it. Kinda need a bed. Can I sleep on any of your beds, friends? You're all friendly and nice. Ooh, nerd room. Yeah, so normally on the old school Oblivion you'd have general dialogue subtitles at the bottom there, but it's not an option on this one. Also, this is called the Sleeping Mare. Surely it's an inn. Looks like an inn. Hello.
Well met.
Hello,
Welcome to
Candice.
Hell's Gate, friend.
So the fact that I just came in and stood on a stool in front of her, and now the lighting looks like I'm shining a bulb down on her. Like an interrogation or something. Oh, Ian, I can barter with her. I can't actually buy a bed, though.
Priest in Kvatch is worried about strange disappearances.
A wound in time.
Good day.
Yeah, so I think that wound in time is one of the quests that activate one of the plugin expansions. Because originally, when you left the sewer, it would just shoot all of the extra quests at you, so I think they've made it so they're integrated into rumours. Also, that tap is dripping. That's pretty cool. The keg is leaking a bit. Just stick my head under there and... oh, let's not do that. Oh god, okay. I wanted a room. Is there not like a random bedroll somewhere? Maybe somebody else's house will let me sleep in it. I'm not sure how you'd feel about Tamriel ale. Why? Everyone else drinks it. It's like council pop. Oh, that's trespassing. Wait, what? Why is the general subtitles?
Say the same.
Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild.
Did
I hear they're always looking for
did they just like shadow patch the game because I complained about it?
hard times.
What the heck?
Imperial septum and his heirs changes everything.
Goodbye.
That's the first time I've seen general dialogue subtitles in my entire time of playing it.
How do you do?
Have you seen a land dreg?
What is happening? The game is dynamically patching itself.
Steer clear of them, though.
Okay.
You don't say.
Weird.
Heard any
Also, I
news
can't go
from
in.
the other provinces?
Oh, you know what? The bloody... the bandit place I just was probably had beds that I could sleep in. Oh, shit. Oh, the conjurer's here. The conjurer with the spell tomes. Oh, he's dead. Okay, well done, Pelsgate. So this DLC is definitely in it, yeah. Because the Spark Touch tome's there. I mean, we don't need it for this character, but yeah, I'm about 12 hours in on my other playthrough and I haven't met this guy yet. Normally he jumped me at the start of the game. Gotta go, but I'll stop back in if you can. Thanks for the stream. Hope the rest goes well. No problem. They're talking about it. Yeah, seems to have. They've just secretly patched in general dialogue subtitles. But yeah, have a good one, Priestify. Thanks for coming here. Hope you have enjoyed, and I hope you have a cracking rest of your day. You know what? I might just go to this cave and hope that there's a bedroll in there. Perhaps. We shall see. To be fair, I am approaching the end of my stream as well, actually. Which is probably good for my mobile data, because I expect I'll get a text through saying, you've now used 20 gigabytes of data, so we will be charging you £500, and I'll be like, snaps SIM card in half, purchases new SIM card. Because fuck paying that much for data. What the fuck was that fluffy thing? Oh, a fur helmet, makes sense. I got into Ultimate Caves and immediately regretted it, I imagine. Yeah, your contract has 100 gigabytes of data. Mine has 1. Because, oh, we always have access to Wi-Fi. Who needs mobile data? Internet goes down. But to be fair, the company I'm with are quite good with data for the most part. It's called Smarty. It's just, it's not even pay and go. You just top it up by £6 when you feel like it. You can get unlimited data, but I haven't felt the necessity. Whack. Fucking hell, this sword eats through bandits. No, you fell down and burned to death. Actually, bandit. Also, that is obviously one of those cave bits that opens, isn't it? Or it might not be. Right, see you soon. Remember to follow. Yeah, please consider following if you're liking what you see. If you're not, you can close your eyes. You can like what you hear instead. I don't know either. I'm just reading off a script. That's all it is. Somebody else wrote these terrible, terrible jokes, not me. Someone's been getting pissed down here. Look, can you hear the NPCs? Ow, volume. Thanks, Drac, for the follow. Hold on a minute. Were you not already followed? You were. Which means you've unfollowed and followed, so you're doing to me what I do to Sky. Now I feel sad. Yes, you will unfollow and follow again. Okay, I realise how cruel that might be now. And I apologise to Sky. I will send Sky a written public apology. I'll do one of those tweet apologies about it. Yeah, considering I need one more follower, that I felt that, Drac. I did actually feel that. The Kilniather has become the Kilniathy. Yep. Ooh, a key. I like keys. I also like quays, but they're not quite as exciting as keys. Look at all this money that you have to pick up individually. Coin, 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 coin. Coin, coin. I thought that was a pumpkin, not a pot. Oh, what's this? Oh, they've been bootlegging. That's what they've been doing. They're down here with the grapes, making their own bootleg wine. There's probably a journal entry about it somewhere. You know what? That key was probably for the very easy lock that I just picklocked. Let's equip... we got Claymore. We haven't used that much. And there is a rat. Stab. There is something else. Oh, it's an imp. Yeah. Cool. That was it. New pet peeve in... Oblivion Remastered. Got you. Walking into a building / shop and getting twatted by a vase that's been affected by physics. Yeah, that happened in the original Oblivion. Not just the remaster. Is there another key for this? Why am I over encumbered? I kind of want wolf pelts. They're worth 10 times the weight. I don't want these though. No, I want nern roots and them. Wait, I'm carrying 2 steel curiouses. Because it's worth a bit. I just need a bed. I forgot to look for a bed. If I find a bed, I can level up and I can level up my strength. Horn Cave Still Pools. Ah, you see. There's lock unlocked here. You just walk in, hear the following noises. Bonk, bonk, arr. Yeah, that's definitely not unique to the remaster, to be honest. I distinctly remember that happening in the original. Oh my god, did you see his red eyes when he just came up in my face? I didn't even realise they had red eyes. That's creepy. I do like the... you know, visually, the Unreal Engine does look quite nice when it's not fading textures in and making everything shimmer with DLSS and shite. It can look alright. You're also now heading off. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Yeah, well, there's only a few minutes left, so won't be far behind. Because I mean, I would continue playing because I am enjoying myself, which is why I wanted to play Oblivion. But I am very cognizant of the fact that, yeah, it's going to cost me an arm and a leg in mobile data. I love how unreliable my internet seems to have suddenly become. It's been perfectly fine for the most part, and then I decide, you know what, I'll start streaming. I'm pretty sure Virgin Media are just like, oh my god, you're using bandwidth, let's just make it shit. Because it wouldn't surprise me. I told my last provider that I was working from home, and they were like, oh, well, our home broadband is not supporting people working from home, so you should get business broadband instead, if you need it to be reliable. And it's like, what? You're saying you intentionally make your home broadband unreliable, and somehow it's got to be more reliable if I get business broadband? What kind of business model is that? Yeah, still haven't found any beds in this place. Is that... Oh, that's the locked door from the other side. Oh, and a goblin. Goblin's been hitting the bottle a bit too hard. Large chest. Hey, storage key. Pushing a cure disease is worth a fair bit. And a silver nug-nug. Let's take that. Your ISP is also acted up for no reason. Did I not just pick up a storage key? Why is this door locked? Balls. Balls. There we go. Also, Steam being wonky. Yeah, Steam was really weird for me earlier today. I tried to launch a game and it like... I normally close Steam and I use the icon to start games. But I clicked to start a game and Steam decided to open up, even though it was minimized. I love how you get shot by arrows and they actually count for carrying weight. But yeah, the game just refused to start until I manually did a check for updates and stuff, and then miraculously the game worked. Technology. Always great up until the point that it isn't. And the point that it isn't is when you least want it to stop working. Sentence structure. It is a thing. Yes, this is the exit. This is the helmet. I'll find a bed at some point. But yes, with that has been the adventures of Ganril, the unmagical Altmer. So I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please consider leaving a follow. If you are watching on YouTube, please consider liking, commenting and subscribing. And just before we leave, I will see, as always, if there is anyone we can raid. There is Game Day Prep Studying. Okay, I don't think we want to watch Studying in all fairness. Expedition 33 or Mathman playing Phasmo. I think people... Well, I don't know that streamer, to be fair, so I can't raid that one. So let's do what we should do and raid Mathman. Thanks for the stream. You're very welcome. I hope you have enjoyed. I will swap over to my ending screen, if I learn to speak. Just as a reminder, if you do want to chat and hang out on Discord, it is brand new. There's just a few of us there, but you can visit it at discord.killniath.com. That is literally a URL redirect that I set up. So I'll put it in chat actually. Discord.killniath.com. There you go. Click that link. It should open up Discord and invite you to the server. If it doesn't, let me know because something broke. I don't know. First time setting up a Discord. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I will leave you with the ending stream, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. See you in the next one.